I am very happy to have another young Indian with us today, Voice of the Young segment. Hello, everyone. Good to be back. Right now, we have with us Riya Sharma. Let's listen to her. Over to you, Riya.
Thank you, sir, for giving me this opportunity to be at the Voice of the Young platform. I'm very honored to be a part of it and hope I will make a fruitful contribution towards it. So I'll start with my introduction first, then I'll tell how I got into this economics journey from my school time to my graduation, and now I'm currently in my post graduation. So my name is Riya Sharma, and I'm currently pursuing masters in financial economics from Madras School of Economics, Chennai. I've done my graduation in economics honors from University of Delhi, and I have done my schooling from Delhi itself. I am a resident of Delhi. Belong to Montfort School, Delhi. It's like very one of the reputed schools there, and I have also honed my skills in many technological softwares and analytical tools like Excel, Python, SQL, Tableau, Power BI, and I've done internships in various fields like finance, equity research, and data research, data analytics. And I feel like we should constantly upgrade ourselves in today's time because it's a very technology era and AI is empowering us. Like people do think that AI might replace all of our work and some jobs might be lost because there are so many layoffs happening, but I believe that if we keep upskilling ourselves and constantly learn, then we would be able to survive in this world as well. Rest, I also have interest in dance, and it's my hobby, so I in my free time I do explore it as well. And that's about it.
Okay, hang on. Do you have any video clips of your dance?
Yes, sir, it's there, but like now, right now, I can't like show it. It's there. Like I have been a part of my school time dances
So
and
why
college
can't you
time.
show it?
So like it's not right now in my laptop device right now. I like would have connected there, then I would have shown.
Okay, we can pause the recording for 5 minutes and you can get it.
So actually, it's a group dance video, like solo dance. So it might be like difficult to see like where I am, but like I have like not solo ones. I feel right now,
Okay,
but
fine. Let's
yes, sir, yes.
if you don't want to show it, it's fine. But if you want to show it and you want to bring it from YouTube or your laptop, we can pause for a few minutes and you can bring it. It's your choice, not a requirement.
Okay, okay, sir. I feel like, sir, it would take much more longer time because I have to connect it. And again, like, I don't have any problem, but I can like literally connect over the LinkedIn, maybe in the message where I can connect that thing.
Okay,
Yes,
fine. Let's
yes,
continue.
yes, sir. So about my journey, so I belong to Delhi, and I went to Montfort School, Ashok Vihar, and I'm very privileged and honored that it was a very great school, and I was able to get what I wanted to explore because in my age group I've seen many people who had to change their schools because they were not offered the subjects they used to like and like that. And I was actually a person who is more into quantitative subjects. Like maths was of my favorite thing. I know there are many people who has a maths phobia, but from my starting phase only I was very good at maths. And first time when I got to know about economics was in class ninth, where we were taught the Palampur chapter, like where we were taught about the rural economy, how is it
Yeah.
work.
Yeah.
So when Yes, sir. So when I first thought it, so felt like, is economics purely theoretical? Because I was like, I want to do something more in quant in future, but I was like, this is more of rural economy. Will I be only constrained to this, how this works? But I also talked to teachers like what more it is about, and I also used to watch news channels. I thought why this index changes, like what is Nifty, what is Sensex, how does it work, and how are the prices that are determined. Because when we go to market we purchase something, how is it being calculated and all. I had this constant thought like why is it there. So when we got to know learn in economics like how the demand and supply forces interact with each other, and also like our parents used to give us some amount of money in our school time to manage our expenditure if we have some other thing. So how we used to think that we should spend it wisely or not, and optimize it. So all things were interconnected in economics. So I was very sure that I might go in this field ahead. And when the field came regarding choosing science or commerce, or in our school there were only two fields, science or commerce, like there was no humanities option, and I felt like I was more into quantitative, so I choose PCM or economics, commerce with maths. But we had some aptitude test there, and in that aptitude I scored very good in quant, but in physics wala field I was not able to score that well. So teachers also suggested you might go good in this commerce field, so I opted it. But initially, in 1 and 2 months, when I started reading more about commerce, I was like, is it really for me? Because accounting and all, there were so many new terms and how this works. And to be honest, in my family, all have been to the humanities background and teaching background. My father is also a professor. My mother is also a teacher. They have been into humanities, like political science field and like that. Nobody had that idea about the commerce field. Like there are some cousins which are like long like not directly related to me, but so I was like the first one reading about that. So slowly I started reading, and then it got more interesting because we used to have the economics, like there was statistics and all. So my maths thing actually made me more interested in economics, and then I was able to learn about how real life works. And during my schooling time, then the board examinations came. Actually I scored good marks in pre-boards in maths also. 99 was there. I was very confident that I will be able to score good in my board examinations too, but unfortunately I was not able to score that high. Like it was stuck at 93% overall. And as I was a resident of Delhi, I was sure that I would go into the University of Delhi because it's one of the reputed universities of all over India. And my parents were little hesitant to send me some another occasion, and it was near to my house also. So then I got admission in Lakshmi College, University of Delhi. It's a all girls college, and it's in Ashok Vihar as well, and off campus college. So when I got into like I was always a student who had like COVID time, like boys and girls used to be there, but this was the first time when I was in all girls college. Initially people used to say that we would never prefer to go into all girls college because it hampers the growth and productivity. You are not able to confidently interact with any other guy or something in future. How will you be able to do? But I'm really glad that I worked on myself. And I have like in the first semester I used to be participating in all the society's activities. I was a part of NSS, where we taught slum children and did some activities regarding awareness regarding sanitation, hygiene, and menstruation among girls. And also I was adjust as a joint secretary in my first year in the economic society and organized so many events. Like I tried to explore as much as I can. Even I participated in so many case study competitions, like in SRCC. I even won one of them. It was a quiz competition in maths. And but unfortunately, as COVID came, all of the things of the first semester stopped. Like we were confined to our homes only. But I did not restrict myself. Like people were there who were thinking that if we are home, what we can do. So I even searched for internship opportunities. The first internship I got was related to marketing field. I tried myself in every field possible I can, because we are students, we don't know which field we would fit in, because there are so many fields. Like finance is there, like marketing, sales, or research is there. So I actually did internships in all of the fields. Like people do see my LinkedIn profile and they say how many internships you have done. It's like more than 10 I have done during my graduation. So it was like I was exploring what field would fit me in. I even did policy research internship, and there I used to write articles related to the how the budget financing is done in India, UCC clauses, and AFSPA rule was mandated for some time in Assam and all. And then for finance, I did how the equity market Nifty index goes and how we should maintain a portfolio and like that. And then to the data research, where we analyze the data, how the econometric modeling is done, regression is done. So I as I was always inclined towards quantitative, I was able to get an idea that I want to work something in data related thing in my life, and I then pursued in this field only. That's why I have also honed my skills in Python, machine learning, and softwares like that. Even in COVID time, we were the first batch in my girls college. I would be very proud to say that we organized an online event at Dare to Compete platform, Intelligence. Yeah, it was a platform where we actually organized an economics competition where many people from IIM Ahmedabad to Bangalore, they participated because it's a very good thing for our college. My college is actually not that famous like SRCC or St. Stephen's like that. It came to a tier 2 or tier 3 college. Like hardly people know that where is it located. So organizing such a competition at such a big platform during the COVID and getting so much engagement was very good thing for me. And I'm really like I was fortunate that I explored my COVID time very well. I was not like they're like sitting idle or something. Yeah, there was sometimes very challenging, like I lost my few family members during COVID time, like my grandmother. I was so attached to her, and then eventually the next year my grandfather also went. So I did feel very bad because they were so connected towards me, but I keep uh, upgrading myself. And even it was not like that I'm working on my own. I eventually helped my own peers as well. There were so many students who were weak at subjects, so I used to help them in how to prepare for that. And yes, so that's it for the graduation. Even I went to IIT Roorkee for a Nukkad Natak competition. We were at just as third, so we explored very much during our graduation phase.
What was that competition? What was that competition?
Sir, so IIT Roorkee organizes some fest competitions every year. So there was a competition related to how it was NSS related, like society. How are you creating awareness? So I went to the street play, Nukkad Natak acting
Oh,
competition.
Nukkad
But
Natak. Okay.
yes, sir.
Yeah. Huh.
Yes, sir. So we actually had a topic related to how the religion bifurcation, like between Hindus and Muslims, could be impacting things. Like we all should be equal. We should not segregate ourselves on the basis of religions and beliefs because it's a propaganda. People believe like that. So it was first time we performed at such a big stage. And in school time, I used to be only in academic zone, but I am very fortunate that in my graduation, I opened up myself. Now I can confidently talk to people. I was like very introvert in my school, only in academics and that thing. Like dance also I used to do, but I was active. But now I explored myself and like I'm very better than before. So I'm really glad about that.
Okay. Very good. So you did your best in your undergraduation. What happened next?
Yes, sir. So next, I was preparing for my master's entrances. I was actually clear that I had to do my like post graduation in economics because I was very fascinated towards it from starting. Even I did set for placements in my college also just for the opportunity because I did not give any interview like this for the first time. I was able to grab one placement opportunity, but it was very low package also, like only I will say 3 to 4 lakhs. So at that time I was like I should go for masters or I should do job because job experience also a good thing, like you get to know the corporate exposure and all. But I actually was preparing consistently for my master's examinations entrances. And I did one internship in one data internship, like it was in Ecom's Pharmaceutical Limited as a data analyst. So I was doing internship also and managing my entrance preparation. But what happened, like I was preparing, so the I gave examination for many institutes in India. There are so many institutes like Madras School of Economics, Delhi School of Economics, SNU, IGIDR. So I gave the entrances for all of these and I sat for the internship. I joined the internship but not took the job opportunity because I was very clear that I want to do something in economics and then maybe go to the corporate sector because I feel I can do good in data work.
Mm-hmm.
So, sir, during the entrances, I was able to clear almost all of them except IGIDR like that time, and like Gokhale also I got in. Madras School of Economics, when the results came, I was very unclear, and like my parents were so shocked that. will she be moving to Chennai, because they have never sent me, like in my family nobody has been out of that state for education. Like some cousins are there, but they are boys, they have been to another country, but for a girl to be out of that home, so they were very not confident that will I be able to survive, because I have been in home since my childhood. So I am very glad that my teachers at undergraduation connected over to my parents, and they literally suggested that she's a very bright student, she can do well there, do send her to Madras School of Economics, it's a great college. And also my interest in quantitative field, that's why I chose my specialization in masters in financial economics. Like here in college there are 5 courses. It's general economics, actuarial economics, financial economics, applied quantitative finance, and environmental. But in India there are many colleges which offers various types of courses, but I was like I want to do some specialization. So
Mm-hmm.
that's why I opted that I will do something in finance and quant field, because I was also fascinated towards how the Nifty index and all work. I did start preparing for GRE also before that, because I was like my teachers suggested that you can even see how the other countries courses are doing. But at that time the recession was around the corner also, so it was like for me who has never been away from home, so it would be very very weird that I would go to some country. So that's why actually I also sat for Indian examination and GRE I was preparing. So at that time I thought that it would be better to stay in India right now. Maybe after my masters, if I think that I want to do some PhD or any other course, like there are so many certification courses also available abroad. There are 1 year degrees related to how the like masters in data science and all that I can do. So I am very fortunate that I took this decision to come to MSc during the recession time, because at this time I'm not saying that other countries are not performing well, but so many layoffs are happening. There is so much uncertainty in the job market, and many of my friends who have been to abroad have been struggling for finding a job. It's not that easy, which it used to be before the recession phase. So here I was, so I when I came to MSc, yes, it was very difficult in starting to adapt to this culture, because Delhi is actually very mixed culture. There are so many food and everything is available, but Chennai there is like different culture. There is so much traditional and South Indian food style, so it was manageable at all. And I actually stayed in hostel also for 1 year, and there we used to network and actually get to know what other students have done in their colleges. And like that, even we used to have a quiz competition for our knowledge gaining, and how this case study competition can be solved. So like we used to participate here also. But yeah, it like here MSc journey is very good till now. I'm really glad. Even I'm actually opted for my dissertation in the last semester, like this is my last semester going on, and I'm doing a dissertation, so I'm really very happy about it. And my topic is actually related to the ESG integration into the credit risk modeling. So
Wow.
yes sir. So we know that how the environmental factors are really important in today's time, because as we move and progress towards the future, we should also think about how the climatic conditions would be getting affected in the future, because if we are not taking it and dealing it properly, it would actually affect us in the long term, as because of the so many GHG emissions, carbon emissions and all. So how this would impact the credit risk modeling? Credit risk modeling actually is related to the how the default happens in any particular firm related to the amount they have taken on given on loan. So I'm actually working upon this. It's in the initial phase, but I'm really glad that I'm doing good here. And actually I also got placed in Bank of America. So yes, I'll be working afterwards in my job after completing my degree in the job sector.
So where will that take you? Which city?
Sir, actually, the location has not been confirmed yet. It might come till next month. It might be Hyderabad or Mumbai, most probably.
Oh, okay. All right. And
Yes,
how do you feel about it?
yes, sir. I feel like I have actually paved my way on my own. Like, I also used to be that person who stays confused, and I actually tend to overthink a lot. Like, people do say that I actually overthink. I every time think that this might happen, this might happen. So I actually was able to take decisions properly and feel confident about that. Even at sometimes I will say, like, in MS, after coming to MSc, as I am away from home, I do feel nostalgic about not being at home, and sometimes you feel lonely, sometimes you feel that there are some sad phases that you're not feeling that happy. So I
Mm-hmm.
know how to like manage my emotions. So I would actually give this advice to every youngster, that there might be certain phases where you will feel very overwhelmed, and you will start comparing that why that person is so much better, and why not I'm not better. Like, here also, like, so many people are still not placed because of the recession, and I do motivate my friends like that only, that don't compare yourself to others. It's your journey. You will find your way in some way. And if
Mm-hmm.
you ever feel that someone is doing well, don't think that they are doing well. They might be better in that field. You should find your own way, and don't feel bad that if you're not good at some subjects. Like, some people who
Mm-hmm.
are not good at maths, they think that I'm a failure in life, I can't do anything. So that's not a thing. It might be like you are bound to something, and you should always manage your emotions well. Like, mental health, it's a very important phase. Like, people actually undergo in deep emotions and that phase. So we should actually be trying to balance both our things. We should actually focus on academics and also manage our extracurricular or interesting activities. It could be anything, dance, listening to songs, or anything we can do. So I feel that this is the one of the advice I would give to every youngster. And you should actually use the technology very well. Now, at, like, as you said in the starting, said that at your time it was very different. You were not known about so many things because the soft you did not have the access to resources. But now we have access to so much unlimited resources. There are pros and cons to the technology, I can say. Like, yeah, people are getting distracted also because they do waste time. But if we try to actually spend some time product, like 2-3 hours actually in a day, just to see like what we want to do in life, you will be able to manage it properly in the future. So we should actually try to see how we can use the technology for our own betterment, how we can improve upon ourselves, like that. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
sir.
Wonderful. Okay, anything else you want to add here?
Yes, sir. I think like we should work upon ourselves, and if we think that we don't know about this field, we should actually approach people. We should not be hesitant to talk to people. Like, people, so many people are like this, that I don't know about this, and if I approach to any other person about getting some idea, they might feel that we are not that good in it. We should not be hesitant. We should try to constantly interact and know about the things. So I'll say, like, we should be more engaging and develop our network, because it is a very good thing at this time. Because of networking, we can even find opportunities we think that we might not be able to get. So I think, yeah, for the youth, I will say, like, you should manage your priorities and sort how you can do it. Like, there might be time many people are confused that and in a dilemma, that should this be done, should this be done, and this person is progressing very well. We should not compare, and like, I would emphasize on this only. I
Okay.
think, yes, that's of it.
All right. Wonderful. I'm so glad that you have told us, your rise from, as you said, a college that very few people know about,
Yes,
to an All India Institute, which many people know about, and it has got you a good corporate job. I'm sure they pay well.
yes, sir.
It's a big success. I'm sure your college would be proud of you. And I must say, I'm impressed. It's a very good thing that you have managed. And what more can I say? You are the face of India, modern India, young India. You are doing well. You're getting ahead. You've got the attitude. Congratulations. So let's end it here and say bye to the viewers. I'll be back with another young person or an expert soon. Okay. Bye, everybody.